guys, Ready Designs here, and just going to do a tutorial today. Sorry for the inactivity. Just wanted to get some stuff out, but you guys will be seeing 2 to 3 videos a week from me now. Been very busy lately, but yeah, let's get into it. Today is just going to be how to make an orb, because my last video was flagged from unfortunately from one of my friends that we had some problems with, but we squashed it and it's all good. So let's get started. So there's a bunch of ways to make orbs, bunch of ways to make orbs, but this is the way I do it. Easiest way for you guys. I'm going to keep it simple, plain, easy, so you guys can just use these on backgrounds for anything you want, make them in speed arts, whatever you guys want to do. It's a really awesome interface thing to do too. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your ellipse tool, which will be located down here, and you're just going to make like a circle. Hold shift, just make a circle like this, and we're just going to rasterize this. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep that the same color as the background, as you guys can see. But we're going to hit Command J or Control J if you're on PC. Then hit Command I. It's going to switch to a grayish or white. And you're going to just hold Shift T to, whoa, shall I take that back? Command I, Command T to transform. You're going to hold Alt Shift, and you're just going to shrink it down to a size that fits you, shall I say. We can go a little smaller. Actually, I really kind of want to have this rim on the outside to be pretty big. That looks awesome. But yeah, so basically what we're going to do is once you have that and you've made the inner one small and to a size that you like, we're going to go and click on our big circle, shall I say, and we're going to go to Effects and Blending Options, whatever you want to call it. Go to Bevel and Emboss. Now here's where your layer styles are going to be, you're going to need to focus on this. You're going to make your depth 1000, so it gives it that really cool looking indent. And you want to switch the size of this so it is centered, shall I say, so it's like, in the center of the actual circle, so it makes like this cool looking indent, so it's equal on each side of the indent. And I switched the opacity of the highlight mode to about 25. We'll go to 20%. I take that back. We'll go to 15. I really don't like having that. We'll go to like 90. I take that back. We'll just keep it there. And then what we're going to want to do, you want to go to Drop Shadow, 0 distance, 30 spread, 40 or not 40 size, 20 size. Opacity 100%, and I believe that's it. Okay, yes. And what we're going to want to do is you're going to click your Magic Wand tool and hold Shift over. Make sure you're on your gray layer, and you're going to go to your Gradient tool. Make sure it is foreground and transparent, and just switch this color, which all you got to do is go down here to a lighter gray, but still dark. And you're just going to want to make random selections, just over the actual color of, the other one. So, make it a little bit lighter. And then you're going to want to do is you're going to switch this back to white. And we're going to go to our Burn tool. Now, the Burn tool is going to give it this, darkened, metalish effect. And you're just going to want to keep clicking and dragging so it gives it, darkens everything up. And this is where, patience is key, because, it does take a little bit for you to see a difference. I like to get this really dark, guys, so, definitely may take a few seconds, minutes, I don't know. We shall see, but yeah. And once you find it to be to your liking, I'm liking that, you're going to switch to your Dodge tool. And the Dodge tool does the complete opposite. It makes it lighter, and it makes it this metal, whitish tint to it. And you'll see in a second what it does. And this, you're just going to want to, you don't want to overuse it. If you overuse it, I'll show you the effect you're going to get. Is you're going to get this. As you guys can see there, you don't like that. So we'll just go to a burn, and you're just going to burn it back down. And that's pretty much, you know, what you're going to want to do. You know, go to different areas, and there's always, you can always burn it to the point where back to the dark color. So just keep switching between those, and, you know, make it to, you know, whatever is your liking. So I think that's good. Yep. And then here is our rim, shall I say. And what we're going to do is you're going to switch over to our white layer. And we're going to go to a gradient overlay. And we're going to go to, let's do blue today, guys. No, we'll do green. Switch it to that. And we're going to click new layer, merge those two. What we're going to want to do is duplicate that layer. Take your fill, put it to 0. Inner shadow, 0, 30, 20. And then you're going to want to click on your the bottom one, which is the one that has the fill. Make a new layer, create a clipping mask. Now there's two ways to make the glare effect. You can take your, I think it's elliptical marquee, yep, and you can select inverse and make it, you know, so it's just the top is showing, and you're just going to want to take your gradient tool, make sure it's foreground to transparent, and just do that. Or you can take your pen tool and fill it, but that's the way I like doing it. So, and I switched to about 50%. And that is basically an orb. I mean, it's very basic. That's pretty much making an orb for you guys. But, you know, you can, of course, there's so much stuff you can do to it. Like, you know, I will add a texture behind it. Let's go to something like, something like this. You gotta, you know, make it like a white in the background. And then overlay. And you're just gonna wanna, like, you know, just make it so it's really, you know, indented into the back. And you can add stuff to it, flares inside, names inside, you know, stuff like that. But oh, I almost forgot. You guys can make, if you guys do like the dark effect to it, click on your back layer, hold on real quick, which is, you know, the dark circle, shall I say. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to up here in adjustments, click going to brightness and contrast, hit OK. Create a clipping mask, which is the brightness and contrast clipping mask over the dark circle, and switch the brightness down. Or no, I'm having a clipping mask over the wrong thing. You're going to want to make it a clipping mask and turn the brightness down to about, you know, make it the best way you know, the way you want it. Whatever floats your boat. And then the background, I'll switch to like a linear dodge and switch it to about like 25%. Yeah, and you can just screw around like that, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do with orbs, man. That's one of the ways, and I can do some, you know, indented rims like Stratza has and stuff like that, tutorials for you guys at a later time. But this is basically just a interface orb that I taught you guys how to make, that I use on my backgrounds, I use on other people's backgrounds that I have made, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give me some more suggestions in the comments on some tutorials you guys would like to see, speed arts, anything you guys would like. So please rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching my videos. So this is Rated, and I'm out.